Okay, before I continue this video, I just want to say one simple little thing. Apathy sequence was hard. It was. It was very, very hard. I just had to throw that out there because it was. And I started Apathy Sequence, which is sequence D of the Triana sequences, a 9-album series of what was a trilogy of novels. And I went all out. I started at the beginning of winter, and I ended at the end of winter. Well, you know, I ended at the end of February. And it was a doozy. It was wasn't easy. It took a lot out of me. There were times I would, kind of go into small, like fear-based states of stress because I was afraid something might happen to me before the work was done. I felt almost like somebody expecting a child or something, Like I just wanted to see it from beginning to the end, and it is not perfect, but I'm very, very, very proud of it. And I'm glad that I did it, and I'm loving the new sequence, Euphoria sequence, the one I'm working on now. And that one so far has been really fun, and I hope that it continues to be fun, because if it's not, then I'm probably going to stop it and work on another sequence, because Euphoria sequence has to be fun. Yeah. But anyway. Let's see. But it was hard, and I showed you what it looked like. I showed you the album covers, the, album covers and stuff like that. There's a lot of characters in the story. I've shown you a couple of them. I showed you Solution, I showed you Elise, I showed you Jim, I showed you Apparatus, Angel, hold on, I got a burp. Classy. Yeah, I might even leave that in. But yeah, I showed you those characters, and those characters are all from this story that I spent all winter working on, and it's just the beginning. It's like the base of the architectural masterpiece, and then I just build off of it and see how high the building can go throughout the years, and I'm gonna create version 1, and then version 2, and then version 3, and maybe I can sell you version 4 when it actually sounds listenable enough for you to maybe kind of sort of want to purchase it, maybe. I have plans and dreams and hopes, and I hope that I can, live them out. I hope that I fear often that, that my dreams won't come true. I used to fear it a lot more than I do now. But nowadays, I try to take it a day at a time. I'm just happy to do this. I'm happy to be making these choices. I don't care how many struggles I have in order to continue doing this, because I'm not getting paid for it. Just like I don't get paid for the Jade Machine. I'd like to get paid someday. I'm not going to be like these guys who are going to pretend like they don't want to get paid someday. I do art. I'd like to get paid for the art that I do. It's very, very hard work, but I love it. But even though I love it, yes, I'd like to get paid, but I'd like to get paid the right way. I want to, maybe this isn't considered the right way to you, but I'd like to get paid in the spirit of how Reznor got paid, or I don't know, who else do I like? Corgan, dare I say. Let's say the Pumpkins, because, and so on. I could throw a bunch of, old celebrities at you, but, or dare I say Mike Shinoda back when I liked his work. But yeah, I don't know, but what I really wanted when it came to this musical process was an adventure. I wanted an adventure. That's why I started doing music in the first place. I really, really, really started in like 2003. That was, parallel to when I really started the Triana sequences. But during the spring of 2003 in particular, I wanted to start singing because I found music to be an adventure. It's if you are brave enough to see it through and you get any sort of opportunity in it, there's a number of experiences that you can look back on and say, wow, that was a good time. And that's what I want. I always wanted to share that with a band of my own that I got along with, you know, and I found that I was forcing situations that weren't good for me with other, you know, bands and stuff like that, with other band members, you know, that were meant to be, because I didn't feel that connection that I wanted to feel. That, you know, I mean, like, I want to be, if I can't be Aragorn, you know, I kind of want to be Aragorn, I'm not going to lie. There was a time I just wanted to be in the three with Gimli, Aragorn, and Legolas, but no, I kind of want to be Aragorn. You know, I mean, this was kind of off topic. But yeah, I mean, I just, you know, I just want to take it to, like, the most fun place I possibly can, you know. I don't care what it is you're expecting from music, you know. I'm not a technical artist, I'm not a technical musician. I'm a right-brain creative artist, a right-brain creative musician. I'm not here to do a million guitar solos for you, but I do have a very creative product that I'd love to share. And I hate calling it a product, it sounds so cold, it really does, you know. But yeah, I mean, you know, I do this for the same reason that I do the Jade Machine videos on days like today when I actually feel like doing it, because I want the adventure. I want my life to dramatically change, even if it's just me making music in my apartment. You know, I want my life to change for the better, whether it be baby steps or big steps, but I also want to be ready, because I also notice that when something happens that requires me to take a big risk in order for a positive outcome, I find that I feel like a fish out of water, and I make so many mistakes that I wish I could take back. And yeah, you know, I just want an adventure that I have some control over. It's a little unpredictable, but that's ultimately fun, you know, with fun people that don't bring me down. You know, and by the way, if you're somebody that brings me down, it's not a bad thing. People are compatible with each other, and some people are not. If I'm not compatible with you, and this is something that I've had to learn myself. So if somebody's not compatible with you, find somebody who is. We're overpopulated. There's somebody out there who is compatible with you, and ultimately be comfortable enough with yourself to, you know, be okay without having that compatible individual. But search, you know, and keep an open mind, I guess. And I say I guess because once I say keep an open mind and make that ironclad, then I feel like I've just signed a contract and I'm not perfect. Bad place to leave the video, I don't care. That's all I got.